Maybe. Yeah. Oh, wait.
Guys are good?
Yeah. So good.
Yeah.
Oh, yourself. Hello. Oh my God.
My left ear is only working, I think. It's
fine.
Okay,
What?
good afternoon all. Welcome to the 2024 Valorant Game Changers Championship Berlin press conference featuring G2 Gozen. Media, as usual, you'll be able to ask questions to all players and the team coach during the press conference. As usual, state your name and outlet before asking a question. Join us in person, obviously come up to the mic, mind the camera in the background. And if you're joining us remotely, feel free to use the hand raise function to ask your questions, or alternatively drop it in the chat. And without any further ado, who's got the first question? We'll go over to Sportskeeda.
Yes, thank you. Hi, I'm Sneh from Sportskeeda Esports. First of all, congrats on the win. My question is for Mimi. So, despite having a great start in the beginning of series, Haven ended up being a tough map for you guys. So, what was the discussion done within the squad during that break to sort of mentally reset coming back in map 2?
We kind of knew what our mistakes were, and we just discussed it very quickly, so we wouldn't take the same mistakes into the second map. And it was mainly just about like decision making and being a bit quicker and not being too stale. Is that the right word?
Yeah,
I
sure.
think so. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Pedro, kick it over to you next.
Thank you very much. Hey guys, Pedro Romero, independent journalist. Congrats also on the victory, a much closer victory that many people would have expected, but still, you guys came out with the W. Fast forwarding over into map 3, obviously you guys were down 11-7, with KRÜ being in a position to come out on top on that. Still, you guys came back with authority, winning 13-11. So that's it. I'm going to ask this over to either Mimi or Petro, whoever would like to answer. What kind of flipped the switch for you guys in order to come out on top on that final map? Was it just kind of taking a breather mentally, or just kind of going through, or just kind of fixing the mistakes you guys experienced in server? What do you think was the main reason behind that?
Yeah, I think a bit of both, plus a good timeout from leader, Mimi with the good calls. And I think everyone was stepping up when we actually needed to. I mean, my teammates and Edda getting those entries and good mid-round calling from everyone kept us together and our mental very strong. I think no one ever had a doubt that we could lose this game, since we have proven many times that we can come back from anything, and that gives us a lot of strength.
Thank you very much for the question. We'll go into the room next.
Hello, my name is Sierra Zobi. I'm just a freelance esports commentator. My question can go to Mimi or coach later. So the coach of KRÜ actually said in their press conference before this that they did not know the timeouts would stack in that first half of Abyss when you guys were down 1-5. Did the extra time help you finalize any plans that helped, like with that reverse sweep comeback from 1-5, or was it just kind of like a breather?
Was it actually 2 timeouts or what?
Yeah, so
No, it was we timed out once
true.
and they timed out, but they didn't know that it will be
Oh,
stacked up, so it
So
will
you
be
got, like, a
2
minute.
timeouts.
oh.
I mean, we were just more confused than anything. Honestly, we were like, huh? A second timeout? And then, leader is such a yapper, so he got to yap for
We needed
another
3 minutes
for another
actually.
60 seconds, which was nice. I think he needs that, him and his yapping. But yeah, I think we were just more confused than anything, like, huh? We get it's a second timeout.
I mean, he could finalize like his sentence fully and stuff, so
Yeah, you can help me a bit.
Yeah.
Poor guy uses so many words.
Thank you very much for the question. Arnab, we'll go over to you next.
Thank you. Congrats on the win. Arnab here, freelance journalist. My question is for coach, leader, and rescue. When you guys are down and rescue picked up an op, usually we don't see a attacking jet op, and that to an abyss. What was the plan behind it? And leader, did you encourage her to go with it?
I mean, leader called it.
leader told me to get done up on timeout, so he can tell it better, I think.
Yeah, I mean, like it was basically we need to do something extra, like extraordinary a bit. So we decided to buy up on T side because we think like it's effective on Abyss, obviously. Like you can just put a lot of pressure to your opponent. So we just wanted to use it, and yeah, it just worked pretty well. And we were just practicing it a lot of times. So we have these type of things in almost every map, I can say. So yeah.
Don't say anything.
I mean, I didn't say anything
No,
specific.
it's
You know?
okay.
We just have
Make them
these type of
scared.
things in every map. So
Yeah,
people should be careful.
a special weapon on every map, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open Sova.
Careful. No, I can confirm we're not upping on Sova.
Sometimes, no?
Yeah.
No.
Who knows?
Thank you very much for the question. Fernando, we'll go over to you now.
Hey, thank you. So, hi guys, congratulations on the win. Fernando from Game Arena Brazil. This question goes for Mimi. I want to know your thoughts and expectations for next game against MIBR. Of course, the team who beat up Liquid, who beat you guys last year. So I want to hear some thoughts and expectations, please.
Fernando, who? I'm kidding.
You,
What's
you
up,
know
Nando?
who I am.
Um, trying to win, but we don't have too many expectations right now. We haven't studied them too much. Our first opponent was KRÜ, and that was all eyes on KRÜ, right? So that's just what we're gonna prepare for the next few days here. Just fully focus on how to make sure we take the W against MIBR. They're obviously a very strong opponent. They have some very strong individuals, but so do we. And if we just play our own game and maybe do a bit less mistakes, I'm sure we will come on top.
Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the question. We'll go back to the room now.
Hello, Sierra Zoe again. This question can go to anybody actually, and it revolves around kind of the difficulties that were there on Haven and parts of Sunset, where it was a hard time shutting dots down, kind of, and they were like consistently kind of thwarting your retakes. How did you kind of finally crack the code in order to kind of shut them down and flip the script?
Anyone? Okay.
No.
I mean, I think going into Haven, we already expected these things from Dots. I just feel like, sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's easy to forget. And we just had some bad mid-round decisions of not reclearing or overstaying or just really doing the wrong thing, making sure that KRÜ could do whatever they wanted to do. And that was the main talk of the in-between maps, to make sure that it was not happening on Sunset. And obviously it also helped a lot that Petra had a really, really good game for Sunset and some really nice clutches overall. And these individual performances really brought us back to like keep the momentum or shift the momentum for our side.
Excellent. Thank you for the question. Last two questions now. So Pedro first.
Yes, getting over to the coach for this one, obviously want to know a little bit more into exactly what was the most difficult part behind KRÜ and the things that they showed in the server. From your perspective, what was the most difficult aspect, and how will this match have you guys adjust going forward into this tournament as you guys then look to face towards the rest of the other squads in this field?
Uh,
Can you repeat the question
yeah.
for him?
He's a bit slow, sorry.
No, it's all good. So, what was the biggest challenges that KRÜ presented to you guys in the server, and also how will this match, how you guys then approach the next matches with this the experience that you got with the experience that you had today?
Okay. I think they were more free on the server, to be honest, in my opinion. Like we were not in like like free playground, I can say. Like we were a bit lacking of confidence, in my opinion. Like we were a bit slow, but they were just like fast thinking, fast adapting, and then like playing more freely. So it was the biggest challenge against us because like we're expecting a push from them, but like till we just recognize it and try to counter it, they already doing their move. So like we're just losing the round. So for the next matches, I think we need to be more fast reaction based and like understanding what they're gonna do, so we can just understand it more earlier and then just prepare ourselves like earlier, etc. So.
Thank you very much for the question. Arnab, very final question.
Like actually, we just wanted to make a change to like, because sometimes when you play the same comp over and over again, you just get into a tunnel vision. So it's good to change your agents sometimes to, get something new, like new stuff, new strategies, new play style. You don't make a like big change, but with one agent, like you can just, change a bit. So like your opponents cannot just anti-strat you, etc. So and yeah, like also Petri is a good initiative player on Fate, Sova, and Sky, so it's easy as to change it anytime. So why
She
not?
loves Fade.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
She's down with Fate.
Thank you guys and all the best against MIBR.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, that concludes today's press conference with G2 Gozen. Thank you very much for joining us. Congratulations on the win again. And
Thank you.
press will be back with
Thank
press
you.
conferences after match 3. Cheers all.